What's up, gamers? And today we're talking about the slow downfall of Overwatch. And I'm just gonna say this, they're not dead yet, okay? They still have hope. They're not quite dead, but they are on the brink of death. Like, they're on that deathbed, waiting. They got a couple more days and I'm pulling the plug, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know where to start with how Overwatch is absolutely fucked up and ruin the game. I guess I'll try to start towards the beginning. So, Overwatch, the game's getting kind of boring. The original Overwatch, not Overwatch 2. They're losing players, and the game's not going so well. It's just the same game over and over, no new updates. It's kind of slow paced, pretty boring. So they're coming out with Overwatch 2. And honestly, everyone's getting pretty excited. I was even an Overwatch player, and I was like, you know what? I would like a new version of Overwatch. And they even mentioned, they're like, we're gonna have a story mode gameplay. So they're gonna have player versus environment instead of it just being a PvP game, which honestly is a really cool concept and would have been great to show the characters, and like having a story mode would have been awesome. And this was something they were telling players, and people are getting amped up. They're like, that's super fucking badass. That would have been a really cool concept. But what Overwatch 2 did instead, was not that. They told us they were gonna do 5v5. They added 5v5 in the game, and now there's also a 6v6 game in the mode. When they released Overwatch 2, they, promised a story mode, and guess what? There's no story mode. It's just PvP once again. And then you can unlock all the characters, but guess what? It takes time to unlock some of the characters. You don't just get all of them for free. And the reason I'm mentioning this, there's a game that does something much better than Overwatch 2. That's really killed it, which I think we all know what game this is. We're not fucking dummies. That's Marvel Rivals. So the difference between these games, Marvel Rivals, first of all, has characters we already know. It's the Marvel Universe. We love these guys, and they make them look absolutely awesome. Their character design is amazing. Their abilities are amazing. Everything is great about it. And one thing that the difference is, Marvel Rivals, you get every character. You don't have to spend any time trying to unlock any character. You already have all of them. Marvel Rivals is also faster paced. I feel like the problem with Overwatch, it takes forever to kill anyone. Ults aren't game changer. Ults aren't as crazy. Marvel Rivals, a ult will change the entire game. And that I love that. That's what I want from an ult ability. So Overwatch 2 has noticed that their games are dropping, and they realized, man, we're losing a lot of players. Shit, we actually need to do something, which they've never done in their life. And you want to know what they did? They brought back the Overwatch 2 loot boxes. And I'm just going to tell you this, it's not going to work. I don't know what they think. Loot boxes doesn't make your game better. But I will say, Marvel Rival fans need to be happy about this. They need to be happy that Overwatch 2 is at least doing something now. You want to know what makes games better? Makes everything better. Competition. Overwatch finally has a competition. So if you're an Overwatch fan or a Marvel Rivals fan, you should be happy, because Overwatch is going to want to improve their game now. They're going to want to get back in the game. And Marvel Rivals doesn't want to lose its customers to damn Overwatch players. So they're gonna keep updating the game. This is good things, guys. All right? So don't be too worried about that. I think this could be an uprising for Overwatch. I will say I'm never gonna play fucking Overwatch. I'm done with that game. I'm fully Marvel Rivals. It's just a better game. But there's chances Overwatch was to get serious and add things that they were talking about when they were making Overwatch 2 and actually update the game and make it better. I could see it coming back slowly. Now, to, stab the heart a little bit more, I'm going to show you the stats of Overwatch 2 when it was first released. So, if you were to look at the Steam charts here, you would see that the all-time peak for this game is 75,000, which isn't too bad. In the last, 24 hours, they peaked 37,000, not half bad either. And then just playing an hour ago was 22,000. When this game first came out, it started out with its all-time peak, which is 75,000, which usually you don't want to see. You want to see your game go higher than when you first release it. Now, let's move over to Marvel Rivals and let's see their Steam chart. So, their all-time peak is 640,000. Yeah, already way fucking higher. Their 24-hour peak is 318,000, and playing literally just an hour ago was 300,000. That is insane. That is quadruple the amount. Like, that is absolutely obliterating Overwatch 2. When it first released, it had about 400,000 players. It's peaked at 642,000. It's had more players than when it first came out. That's a good thing. That's a positive. And the funny thing is, if you also look at these Steam charts, let me just show you. So Marvel Rivals came out around December, like December 16th. That's when this game starts to decline. Overwatch 2 has lost players and keeps losing more players ever since Marvel Rivals came out. Marvel Rivals is stealing players from Overwatch. Marvel Rivals killed Overwatch. Like, absolutely beat the shit out of Overwatch. Marvel, if I had to explain this to some of you nerds out here, Marvel Rivals is basically Omni-Man during that scene when he beat the shit out of Invincible and just kept on obliterating him. That's what happened to Overwatch. But guess what? Invincible didn't die, okay? He still made it. And that's what I'm saying about Overwatch. It's not over, okay? You're just almost there. Now, I want to say, Marvel Rivals isn't a perfect game. There's actually problems to Marvel Rivals. 3 heal meta is hella annoying. Holy shit. I am getting so tired of playing the game and, oh, I want to use a super fucking cool ult. And guess what? Luna comes, and then she uses her ult, and then Cloak and Dagger. Oh my god, wait, oh, Loki copied Cloak and Dagger's ult. We can't do anything, and you just have a minute of just doing nothing. You literally can't play the game because there's just so many heals. And by the time one of their ults run out, guess what? Somehow Luna has her ult again. And I'm not gonna lie, if Marvel doesn't change the healing meta, I feel like there's gonna be a decrease in gamers. Because I have gotten off, and my friends have gotten off just because of the healing meta. Because it's annoying, and it makes the game not fun. So, these are things that could harm Marvel Rivals. So I don't want to say Marvel Rivals is a perfect game. I love the game, but there's mistakes that still need to be fixed. Another thing, more people just watch Marvel Rivals. You can see this on Twitch. Right now, live on Twitch, they have 52,000 viewers for Marvel Rivals. Now let's check what Overwatch 2 has. Then you look at Overwatch 2 and it only has 11,000 viewers. People don't even want to watch Overwatch 2 nearly as much anymore. That's another thing. Marvel Rivals is just more entertaining to watch in general. Alright guys, I'm sorry to do this to you, but that's the end of the video. Now you Overwatch viewers, please do not hate me, okay? I'm sorry that your game's garbage, but don't start hating in my comments, alright? Now, if you agree with me or if you disagree, if you have your own opinion, just leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. Is Overwatch 2 dead, or is there a chance it has a comeback? I think it has a baby chance to make it, alright? If you want to see more videos, just let me know. If you have any suggestions, please tell me, because I'll actually do them. I have nothing to do. Mwah!